because of my bad attitude. But how am I going to die alone if I have a lot of men on my roster? How am I going to die alone if I'm not running after men? How am I going to die alone if you're the one who cannot survive or live without me? How am I going to die alone if you cannot leave me alone? Come on. You men think that you have your ego, but yet you know you cannot survive without a woman. You cannot survive without us. So you guys have this, national anthem. You're going to die alone. Just because women do not want to settle for you guys, we don't want to settle, and we don't believe in settling. Settling is not an option these days. Okay, life is very expensive out there, and women have to make sure that they make the right decision and not just be with any type of man. Okay, and a woman's time and youth is her currency. Your time and your youth is your currency, because if you invest your time into the wrong man, you're going to age, right? And once you age, they are not attracted to mature women. They are attracted to a legal age younger woman. So therefore, who is going to be the biggest loser in this scenario? It's going to be the woman, whichever way you put it. That's how come some women prefer to be single than to settle. Okay, some women prefer to die alone than to settle. Okay, and I support any woman who would rather die alone than to settle for something that is not conducive for her. Okay, because there's a lot of marriages whereby women have settled, and it's sad to see, because it's like, come on, why are you settling? You settling because you have been brainwashed by some men saying that you don't deserve the best, and if you deserve the best, you're settling your ways. They have the option; they can do better. So therefore, how come you don't want to settle like the other girls? But that's the reason why they said, I'm going to die alone. If you can help me, help me. You know, I mean, come on, are you going to save me? I need your help. And you guys are saying that woman expectation is so high, is unreasonable. What type of expectation do you expect from a woman that gave birth to life? Don't you think me or woman bearing your kid is a lot of expectation? You may have a lot of audacities, because you are the one who will come and meet a very beautiful woman. It takes a lot of money for her to be that way, and you going to come and expect to have her for free. Not that women are for sale. Women are not for sale, okay? So when I say expect to have her for free, meaning expect to live with her without any type of accountability, without any type of responsibility, any type of financial, emotional, and mental investment in this woman. So therefore, what else do you want? You are the one with the audacity of coming into women's life without any form of investment. And once you waste her life and her time, guess what you're going to do? Once you waste your time, you're going to say, well, she didn't make use of her time. So therefore, I moved on to the other woman that knows her value. Yes, you will claim that this woman that settled with you didn't know her value. And I'm not going to say that she didn't know her value. I'm just saying that she was uneducated. Hopefully, she finds my channel and she will be educated, okay? She will know how not to settle for less, and how to advocate for yourself. You need to advocate for yourself, because as a woman, your currency and your beauty is your youth and is your time. Your currency. No amount of money can buy a woman. No amount of money on this planet is going to buy a woman. It's just her currency of her youth, not even her beauty. Her beauty is attached to her currency, and her currency is attached to her youth. Because the youthful you are, the more option you have, because you are dealing with creatures which are men that only believe in how you call it, in getting something fresh. Okay, and before you know it, I know they call me old lady. It's fine. I'm old and I don't mind. Look, I'm old. I'm not trying to be. I'm not even. Yeah, I'm very old. That's all I can tell you. So therefore, I don't mind being called old. You will die alone. Don't worry. That item is what expired. You guys need to come up with a better what item, because at this point, I'm going to tell you guys the what is also expired is the gold digger thing. You need to come up with what I came up with. Diamond diggers. You don't have a gold mine, so don't you ever call a woman a gold digger. I'm going to repeat this until your ears fall off. You don't have what? A gold mine. You have a diamond mine? Yes, we're going to dig for that. So therefore, I digress, because a lot of people say, well, your attitude is the reason why you're going to die single. That's how come somebody said you guys will die single. Okay, fine. We made her single, but at least we die happy because we didn't settle. We didn't settle for you. You who will not invest any type of emotional and mental and financial investment in us. They are going to waste your time and they will be ready to invest in another woman that know her value. So if you don't know your worth and your value, I'm telling you, you're going to be played because you need to know who you are and what you're going after. Do not just settle because these men are telling you left and right that your expectations or your standard are too high. So therefore, you need to bring it down to their level. Who said women's standards are too high and they have too much of a high expectation? It's the man. The same man who is narrating the fact that you got old or you are old or you will die alone. He is begging you to bring down your standard to whose level? To his level, because his standards are low. Apparently, apparently, he has a what? A lower standard. And therefore, he thinks yours are too high and he's not going to get you. Look, if you know that her standard is high, you need to go to your mate, your classmate, meaning a woman that you deem with lower standard, the woman that is going to accept you without any form of investment, the woman that's going to just see you and say, well, my king, where have you been living? I've been looking for you all this while. You know, I was afraid to die alone. Yes, please help me. Yeah. Oh, I couldn't wait to see you. You are so handsome. Can you smile for me? All the stupidity. Yeah. I know. Look. This is the stupidity that I cannot get over because it's like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? You mean a woman that gave you life, a woman that's going to carry on your offspring, your legacy, doesn't deserve the best. Her standards are too high. She's settling too high. Oh my God. But you can carry my legacy without me investing in you. Any woman that's going to carry any man's legacy, she needs to be compensated. It could be financial, it could be emotional, it could be through marriage. And also, if you get married, never allow a man to make you sign a prenup, okay? You are worth than that. You carry his legacy, you could die during childbirth. So there's no amount of his vanity income is going to save you. You just have to pray for the best. So we women take that type of risk, and you think you're better than us? You are not better than us because the sacrifice that we bring into a marriage is beyond your comprehension, beyond your what? Your money. You are trying to say, well, I'm going to protect my asset. And if a woman wants me and she doesn't want to sign a prenup, then I don't want her. Why is she going to fail with you? Why is she preparing to be into a marriage that's going to fail? Who prepares for failure? No. And I said, women, do not settle for this man. If they say, well, you are there for the money, you're a gold digger, tell them I said this. Rose said, you guys don't have a gold mine. Rose said, stay away from what? Yeah. Stay away from what? Silent. Because they are nobody. I just said it. They are a nobody. Any man that's trying to bring your standard down is a nobody. Any man that thinks he's better than you is a nobody. Any man that think that you don't deserve the best is a nobody. Any man that think you should sacrifice your youth for him and he's going to leave you in the future because he won't find you attractive enough, youthful enough, you're no longer spring chicken. So therefore, what are you going to do? He's a nobody. You need to run for the what? The diamond mine. Yes, the diamond mine. We are not gold diggers over here. We are just the women that know our value. And no amount of money should be able to buy a woman. You're more valuable than money. Do not just settle for a man who has money, okay? Because money doesn't define you. Money is vanity. Money is vanity. Though I say do not sign a prenup, I don't believe in a woman just going after men for money because it's vanity. What I'm saying is do not settle. Make sure you get everything you're supposed to get in that relationship, okay? Do not settle, and money is what? It's vanity. If you are solely with a man because of money, I don't condone that. I don't consign that, and I'm not going to encourage you with that because you're going to be the most miserable animal on this planet as a woman. Stay away with those narratives that say just go for the money. If you just go for the money, you're going to be miserable. You're going to seek something outside of your marriage that you are not getting, but you are getting all the money. But there's something in within you that is missing something. So do never settle for money, okay? Never in your life settle for money. Go for your values. Then look, I rather do I rather wash dishes to raise money I'd rather bring my ego down to raise money that belongs to me than to be with a man because of money. Though I said I would never sign a prenup and I'd rather die alone if I have to, but there's one thing no one can take from me is my dignity. Meaning, if I settle for money, I have to compromise. I have to compromise with a bastard that I don't want. I have to compromise with a bastard that do not deserve me. I have to compromise with a bastard that is not my type. So I rather wash dishes to raise my money. I rather do DoorDash. I rather do Uber. I rather clean houses. I rather take care of the elderly. Like there's a kind of job in this USA to a point where as a woman you don't have to settle for less. Meaning, do not settle for money. Settling just for money for me, settling for less. You see, different view for different folks. Though women are hypergamous, do your hypergamous lifestyle on the man that you truly want. Because if you're hypergamous and you're with the man that you truly want, then it's worth it. But if you're hypergamous just because, then it's not worth it. Do you understand? Then you're settling. Then there's a problem with that. Do you understand me? You need to know your standard and fight for yourself and advocate for yourself and not settle for the narrative, not settle because of fear, because you are aging, because you're getting old. They say you're getting old. And I say, no, you're not getting old. No matter how old you are, you shall be the youngest woman for a man out there. Do you understand me? So therefore, we don't what? We don't settle. What do we dig for? Diamond. We are what? The diamond what? Diggers. Gold is too dirty. Stay away from the dirt. Bye.